stop your blood clot crying. I murdered the game without trying. They started all the beats I've been buying.
Yo, what is indeed going on, people, and welcome back to another sports reaction. I am your host, Jonah Pitney. Before the start of the official post-game show, just remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you are a returning subscriber, make sure to hit that like button and also just share the video. And goddamn, goddamn. I said the Bears need to make a lot of halftime adjustments, and it seems like they made fucking none. They literally made no halftime adjustments whatsoever. And the Packers made every halftime adjustment they needed to make to get this victory. And they was able to put up 17 points in the third quarter. And that's all they needed. That's all they needed. The Bears failed to put up points in the second half yet again. It is what it is, man. This is our team this year. If they score in the first half, they can't score in the second. And if they score in the second half, it's because they didn't do a goddamn thing in the first half. God damn. No, actually, no. See, no hoes, no hoes. I'm not Butters. I don't do shit like that. But it is what it is. God damn. So it is what it is, man. Y'all control all day. It's well deserved. It's well deserved. Bears put up 27 points in the first half, only 3 points in the second. That lets you know right there that this coaching staff, everybody across the board, needs to be fired. They need to, because just failing to make those adjustments. How can you not make those adjustments in the second half? I said they need to implement David Montgomery way more in the second half. They didn't use him at all. I said that they need to implement more of the speed receivers. They failed to do that as well. Darnell Mooney just completely disappeared in this game. Allen Robinson was a non-factor. He wasn't even used like he needed to be used in this game. And this is what led to the team just falling apart. Sean Desai, you're a terrible defensive coordinator, dude. You need to be fired right the fucking, like, literally right away. Right away. You saw what Aaron Rodgers and the Packers was planning on doing. You knew in the second half they was going to run the ball a lot more and use play action pass, and that's exactly what they did. I even knew that as a Bear fan, and it's like it's crazy that me outside of the organization can see exactly what the teams is about to do to our team, and they can't get it done. Like, I don't know how dumbfounded this team can possibly be to allow for this type of shit to happen. Once again, the Packers win 45-30. Now, this was indeed the second highest scoring game between these two in these rivalry. I think it went back to 1955 or 1965 or something like that, when these two teams scored like a combined maybe 85 points or something like that. But it doesn't mean anything if it doesn't amount to wins. Yet again, the team just putrid as hell, not able to make those adjustments. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's not like they don't have the horsepower to do it. They was able to get sacks on the quarterback. They was able to stop the run at times in this game, even with missing Akeem Hicks, who, even though he practiced, wasn't able to suit up. Yeah, we know they're missing Khalil Mack. Doesn't make a difference. The cornerbacks are bad. The linebacking core is decent. The defensive line is decent. Just the cornerbacks is terrible. Can't make no goddamn open field tackles on a consistent basis. Because the Bears was able to basically shut down Devontae Adams in the first half, automatically they should have known that they was going to try to get him the ball a lot more in the second half in different type of ways. They saw him in the slot. I don't know why Sean Desai is not playing more of like the second half. They should have been playing a lot more cover two and man-to-man type of blitz combination schemes. Instead, they still decided to have their cornerbacks be 5 to 7 yards off the line of scrimmage and allowing them to complete easy passes to Devontae Adams, and then eventually spreading the ball to everybody else. And once that did happen, it was basically over with for our team because the offense couldn't do anything. Of course, Jason Peters went down. That was early in the half. I expected Tevin Jenkins to struggle in this game because he just now coming back from injury, a few false starts here and there, getting pushed back into the quarterback, gave up a few sacks. It was just really bad. What's going on, Taj? How you feeling, man? I ain't feeling too good, but I'll be good in a minute. It's all good. It's still a game. I can't take it too goddamn personally, but it is annoying to see their goddamn team just look terrible like that. Hey, good to see you. Oh, okay, bad. Hit the nail on the head. Everyone saying fire neck. Sean Desai needs the chopping block. Absolutely. He definitely needs to be on the chopping block as well. Not doing what the hell he is supposed to do. Like that's terrible that the defensive coordinator not doing what he needs to do. You already know that you have limitations with the cornerback position and the safety position. Eddie Jackson is not playing like he had done early in his career. Gibson is not playing anywhere near like he did when he was with the Texans, when he was a Pro Bowl safety, and it's just terrible to see. However, Nagy couldn't coach or pop on a team if his life depended on it. You damn sure got that right. He definitely couldn't coach or pop on the team if his life depended on it, because I don't get it. I really just don't get how. Like, how can you not make those adjustments? How can your team continue to struggle like this? I tell you how. Not doing what you're supposed to. You got a gift in the first half leading the Packers 27-21. And they had the opportunity, multiple opportunities to make the right adjustments, even when the Packers went up after Justin Fields fumbled, which he definitely has to fucking fix that. Too many fumbles, too many turnovers by Justin Fields. That's another thing that just destroyed the Bears. Costly turnovers at the worst possible time. That man needs to hold on to the goddamn football. The interception that he threw in the first half, that was bad. That was real bad. That right there affected the score in the worst possible way. The Packers will only be about 8 points right now, and probably Justin Fields don't have to try to force the ball down the goddamn field like he just did. And it probably don't be so goddamn high, even though Darnell Mooney just looks so damn bad. On top of that, Kendall Vildor, why is he still on the team? Why the hell is Kendall Vildor still on the team? He should have been released already. I don't want to hear that he's young. This is only his second year. This man is incompetent in every type of way. Just very incompetent. And I'm tired of seeing that man. He needs to be gone. How is Vildor still on the damn team? Every special teams dud is a liability. Yeah, he is a liability in every phase of the game. How you gonna be a liability as a starting corner, a nickel back, a dime corner, and on special teams? Every position they put you in, you got to be a liability. He got to get the hell up out of here. Kendall Vildor should not be on this team whatsoever. He should be fired along with the entire coaching staff. Yeah, CEO, Kendall Vildor is the GOAT. He the defensive version of Nathan Peterman. That dude needs to be the hell up out of here. After a certain point, we need to boycott the team. We did it with the Bulls with Gar and Pax, and it's working out. Maybe so. Butters, this guy named Chicago Joker Butters, he said that we need to boycott the team. And I was like, man, I'll watch the team until the day I die. Probably so. I might have to agree with him and boycott the team. because this is ridiculous. Just watching the team just be this goddamn bad and not make the right adjustments like they supposed to been doing a long time ago. Like, come on now, as a Bear fan, this is very frustrating to see. Very, very frustrating. I say the keys to the game. If you watch my pregame show, every key to the game that I said they implemented it perfectly in the first half. I said get David Montgomery the ball, spread the ball around to everybody, protect Justin Fields, and allow him to make the right decisions. They did that all in the first half, other than Justin Fields making a bonehead play, staring down at his receiver. Then in the second half, they make no adjustments. Justin Fields still staring down the goddamn receivers. And then the defense just entirely collapsed. They collapsed entirely. Did literally nothing to help the goddamn team. And it's just very frustrating to see that the defensive coordinator is not helping them. When you know you have these type of limitations, you know that already, of course, you can't be in zone all day. You have to run man blitzes and everything else. I just don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's very embarrassing to see our team be like this. What's going on, awesome kid? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? You know, it's embarrassing. It's just very embarrassing. And I don't even know if I'm gonna even have this go on for a long time. Usually I just do a full breakdown on everything that went on. Simple fact that why the hell they have Bilal Nichols out in coverage? This is not Madden. Why is he all the way back 15 yards down the field? Why isn't he in the why isn't he pass rushing? Why isn't a goddamn corner covering Aaron Jones down the field? Matter of fact, I just don't get it. The incompetence of this team is real. Just very, very terrible. Yeah, man, they was outcoached again. Yet again, being outcoached in the second half. And Matt Nagy supposed to be this offensive guru. I don't see it. Yeah, the final score say 30, but when you score 27 points in the first half and then only three in the second, come on now. Come on now. You have to like you shouldn't even be here. He should have got the call immediately right after the game. A Nagy, yeah, you fired. That's it. Sean Desai, you fired. Offensive coordinator. I don't even want to name these guys no more. I don't even want to name them. This is just very ridiculous to see. At least we got the Bulls, even though majority of they goddamn players is on a goddamn COVID fucking protocol. At least we got the Bulls. At least we got them so goddamn far. At least they doing something. Holy shit. This is a dumpster fire to see. A huge, huge dumpster fire. And it's terrible. Ted Phillips should retire out of respect, fire Pace, Nagy together, and get a real team builder GM. And real coaches cost money. No more bargaining bargain basement crap. I know that's fucking right. Please get them up out of here. I'm about to boycott my team. I'm sick of this until they show back up. I know Rudy. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. We gonna have a long conversation about this throughout the entire season on how these guys need to get up out of here, bro. Like this shit just the incompetence is real. The incompetence of this team is real. You have players disappearing out there on the field. At the most important times, guys is disappearing. Darnell Mooney been showing up majority of the season, and this was not the game to just disappear like that. I don't understand it. I really just don't understand it. Allen Robinson, he just been invisible all season long. Hasn't been able to do nothing all season. And it could be a product of the fact that Mitchell Trubisky is not here and it's Justin Fields and Andy Dalton. But at the same time, man, you guys to show up. 2 to 3 receptions a game is not going to get it done, especially when you're supposed to be the number one receiver and you still have failed to show that you deserve that $20 million a year. Yeah, you're on a franchise tag. You getting some money this year, but after the way you play this year, your price just went down drastically. You should be so. I'll be surprised if anyone signed him for no more than $12 million a year. And I still feel like that price tag is too much. The only reason why he probably will get anything above that is because the team is probably going to have to overpay to get him. I don't know if he's going to come back next year. If I was him, would I come back? I don't know. I don't know if I would because ever since the quarterback got changed, his production went down drastically. I don't even know if he even got a receiving touchdown yet. That's how incompetent that has been for this team. Did Fields throw any more picks this game? Also, did something happen that broke down the defense? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. That's what the hell happened. Aaron Rodgers is what happened. And on top of that, the simple fact that Sean Desai had failed to make the right adjustments. If I can see what's going on out there, and I'm not a football coach, the goddamn football coach should be able to see that. That as of right now, they're trying to implement getting Devontae Adams the football. They're trying to get him the football. They're trying to get him started, and with him getting the football, guess what? That's going to open up the game for everybody else. Because when he wasn't getting the football, the Packers couldn't move the ball down the field because then guess what? They couldn't spread the ball to everybody else because everybody else was getting locked down because Devontae Adams was getting locked down by one guy. Once he started getting open, once he started catching the ball down the field and be able to trade up the field and make the right simple plays, it's like everybody else just woke up. Everybody else woke up and they just start driving down the field like crazy and scoring touchdowns left and right. And yet again, the offensive line for the Bears can't protect the goddamn quarterback on a consistent basis to save their goddamn life. At times, David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert, Damian Williams, it seemed like they don't know when they should chip the goddamn defensive end and help him out. You know that Tevin Jenkins have not played all goddamn season, hasn't played a game in almost a year and a half, and you still decide that to leave him out to dry in 5-man protection. Why isn't there a 6 and 7-man protection when you know already the offensive line is not that good to begin with? You missing now your best offensive lineman with Jason Peters, the man that literally opened up the biggest goddamn holes for you in the run game, and you don't make sure to when you in a pass formation or anything like that to chip off the edge and give him more of an opportunity to get a better block. I don't get that. I don't get it. The incompetence is real all the way around. And I wouldn't be surprised if everybody got fired. And probably including Pace, even though he's made pretty good draft picks over the years. Yes, the incompetence is real with, Adam Shaheen over the years and missing out on Deshaun Watson. And people can say Patrick Mahomes, but no one knew Patrick Mahomes was going to be that good because if that was the case, he would have went number one. But when it comes down to it, it's just heartbreaking to watch as a Bears fan. That's what I do have to say about that. Yeah, Pace needs to get the fuck out. I'm so sick of this BS. I know TOP, man. This is just very annoying to see as a Bear fan. Very annoying. Virginia McCaskey has been a problem since Papa Bear's death. We need the honey bear back and an alpha male leader as a head coach. Not only that, man, we need the coaching staff. On top of that, we need the coaching staff to be competent. We need the coaching staff to always be competent because when everybody seems to have their head up their ass, this is what you get. Oh, we winning. We winning. We don't need to change nothing. We don't need to change nothing. We don't need to make no adjustments, and everything's gonna be fine. This right here don't look fine to me. This do not look fine. This is embarrassing. 45 points given up by a Bears defense that is supposed to be one of the top defenses in the league. Every year, every year, on paper, this team looks dominant. Team looks very dominant on paper, but the paper don't mean shit if the players cannot execute, and on top of that, the coaching staff do not put the players in the right position to succeed. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. Yeah, I already know TLP the Rapper 10,000 been speaking facts all year long. Me and him been speaking facts on this all year long. Matter of fact, one of these days, the Rapper 10,000 and TLP, we're gonna have to have a Bears rundown probably after the season is over, and just get all Bear fans together, and we all do a live together discussing the debacle of this team this season. We're gonna have to we have to talk about this shit. The only thing that would make me feel better if the Bulls win a championship. Oh, of course, that'll make everybody in Chicago feel better because at least there's a championship coming back to Chicago. The Bear hasn't been a championship in Chicago. Matter of fact, we did get one this year with the WNBA, but a lot of people be like that shit don't count because no one gives a shit about the WNBA. But technically, the Chicago hasn't had a championship other than the WNBA since the goddamn Blackhawks. And before that, it was the after that it was the Cubs, and that's it. Fire Nagy. I already know, man. Fire him all the time. Fire. Jonah, any positive coming out of this loss? We need first round pick in the off season, which requires a trade. Yeah, we're gonna have to trade somebody because we already gave up our first round pick to get Justin Fields. So yeah, man, it's real rough. Yo, what's going on, Big Play Slay? How you feeling, man? Yeah, man, that was a ass, just straight ass game. Y'all played competitive game into the third quarter. I know. Me and KO spoke on it briefly in the first half that we both feared that the Bears is going to not play well in the second half. That the incompetence of this team is just bad. Well, this is what we feared the most is that they put up all the points in the first half and they wasn't going to be able to do it in the second, and that's exactly what the hell happened. It was like they blew their goddamn load in the first half, bust they nut in the first half, and they was just content with the simple fact that they was able to put up 27 points. They scored 30 points for the first time in the season, but that don't mean shit when you give up 45 fucking points as well. You score the most points of the season, but you also give up the most points in the season. That don't make any sense, man. Come on, man. That's just terrible. The Bears was hibernating on the second half, but a positive note: Jenkins and Borum held up pretty well, and yes, I agree. Bring back the Honey Bears cheerleaders. Whoop whoop. Absolutely. Like, man, it's just I don't know, man. This team is just this is the worst team that I've seen maybe since what? And it's not even counting a 3-13 team back in 2017, or well before that I think 2016. Because at least that goddamn team could have damn near won 10 games. Who just they didn't have the offensive firepower at that time. They just kept turning the ball over. But at least when all those losses, it looked like they was finna goddamn win. It looked like they was finna win almost every goddamn game that they was in. This one, it was just one half, and then that was it. They just gave the fuck up, and it was just fucking embarrassing to see. I blame the play calling that cost us that Super Bowl in 2006. The GM can't seem to read the right situation to draft. Big players are not. Steals require a critical eye for talent. Yeah, you do got you. Yeah, but the thing is though, with Ryan Pace, he has brought in talent, and he always find very good picks late in the draft. It's just a simple fact that it doesn't mean nothing if the coaching staff can't make the right adjustments and put the players in the right position. And that's what this coaching staff has failed to do since Matt Nagy has came here. John Fox was a piece of shit too of a head coach. But god damn, he didn't have the horsepower that this Bears team has. And they still have not found a way to be able to put it together. Ever since 2018, this Bears team has been inconsistent as hell. And the main part of it is the coaching staff, the reason why they have been so inconsistent. Yes, injuries do happen. That happens with every team. So that's not an excuse. The reason why this team is doing the way they doing bad the way they are is literally simply because players not executing correctly, being out of position, coaching staff not calling the right plays at the right time. You know already Devontae Adams' favorite route is the quick slant route, and then after that, he does combination routes the best. He's one of the best route runners in the league. How do you combat that? With zone combination blitz. Zone combination blitz. You bring up your corners close to the line, and you make sure that they able to stop that and negate that the best way possible. You blitz you blitz your inside linebackers, and then you have your outside linebackers that you usually have in a pass rush. Then you back them out so that when a quarterback tries to fit it in those tight windows, when a wide receivers try to do those short, quick slant routes, the outside linebackers can either knock the pass down or get an interception. That's how you do that, and then you switch it up. And then you have your outside linebackers blitz, and you have your inside linebackers back up and cover up the middle. And then after that, you run a stunt with your D tackles and your defensive ends. You run stunts. They did that all in the first half, and that's the reason why Robert Quinn was able to get a few sacks. That's why number 99 Gibson was able to get a few sacks. That's why they was able to get to the quarterback. It's just a simple fact that they couldn't consistently do it, and they failed to do it because team just goofy as hell overall. Think that the refs were paid to help Green Bay win this game. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't even want to hear that shit because when it comes down to it, the defense still didn't do their fucking job. I say it all the time, even when I'm in the gym training and I talk to my teammates. Do your job. Do your job. Stop complaining. Stop bitching. Do your fucking job. Do what the hell you're supposed to do. If you do your job, things will get a hell of a lot easier. But when you can't do your job, what happens? You lose. You fuck up. You run out of gas. That's in boxing. In this case, the players can't do their goddamn job and the coaching staff is fucking retired. So that's a recipe for failure. Plain and simple. That is a recipe for failure. And that recipe is going to continue to stick its ugly head out all the way until you bring in the right players and you bring in the right coaching staff. Aaron Rodgers will always own us. I'm so fucking pissed. I listen. I don't follow those narratives like that, man. But the truth is, yes, he is now 23-5. He's 23-5 because he's had consistency. He's had consistency, and what the Bears have, inconsistency. That's what happens. That's what the hell happens when you have inconsistency. Fire Nagy. Yes. I know everybody is saying it. Fire this asshole and take everybody with him. Everybody. The only one I believe that probably should stay is the special teams coordinator. That's it. He got the special teams playing their hearts out there. They did their goddamn thing. They showed the fuck out in this game. Special teams did everything perfect in terms of every type of way that you would expect them to be. He is the only one I believe that should be sticking around. Make him the head coach. If not, bring somebody in, but let them know he's staying. Because since then, special teams been doing their goddamn thing. They performed their hearts out there. Special teams touchdown, multiple recoveries. They would have had only one of them counted because, of course, Kendall Vildor is just an incompetent fucking hack that shouldn't even be out there. Like I know he's listen when it come down to it, even though he sucks, in terms of the NFL, he's better than all the rest of us. He's better than all the rest of us when it come down to it. But in terms of NFL talent, he's a goddamn hack. Okay, he is a hack, and he shouldn't even be there. Let me see this. I think that Fields can win against Green Bay. Bear fans should not be holding him as a guide after this bad rookie season in games where he has less than 100 yards passing. Yeah, that is true, but he played his ass off though. He played his ass off. He did everything he needed to do other than, a few times staring down the goddamn receivers. But he did at least put us in great position to score, despite at times the play calling being just terrible, especially in the second half. The play caller was just putrid as hell. And I don't know, man. That's just a goddamn headache. Very, very bad headache to see. Headache of a team. Even he said Andrea Ledbetter. Even though teams should be great, have them say even though teams should be great, have them cheerleaders. Okay. Carry your weight as a team. Yeah, they need to, but they can't do that. Nagy can't even coach Pee Wee. Well, of course you can't. Of course you can't. Couldn't even coach anybody. Save his goddamn life. Couldn't even coach his son team if it probably came down to it. You know what? That's a little bit personal, so I'm gonna get off of that. But yeah, Matt Nagy needs to be fired. Needs to be fired. Can't even hold his team accountable. I can't wait to see this goddamn excuse tomorrow. Matter of fact, I can't wait to see it tonight. He probably gonna keep saying where we're at, where the team's at, the what where's we're gonna need to find out the whys and all this extra dumb shit that he's been saying for the past four goddamn seasons. Whenever the team goddamn lose and go on a goddamn losing streak, it's just it's just very incompetent. The incompetence of this team is real. Illuminati confirmed. That's all I got to say. If you ain't heard me say it once, I'm gonna say it again, bro. Illuminati confirmed by this goddamn team. Illuminati confirmed. This team is fucking terrible. I want someone who is an alpha leader and teach Fields how to read defenses and pass to a star receiver like A Rob. Stop running on bad plays. Hey man, you know, he just gotta make sure like honestly, he reading defense is fine. The way he read defenses now compared to early in the season, he's done light years better. It's just simple fact that he needs to stop staring down his receivers. The play was there. If he looks up the middle and then looks that way and throw the ball, that's a completion. But when you literally just stare down your receiver the entire way and they're not running a combination route, that gets picked every single time. This is not college where those corners is just that much slower. I said it in the halftime show. Because this is NFL, those players are there's this much faster and that much stronger. And because of that, that's why those interceptions do happen. In college, that would have been a completion. The cornerback probably would have been a step behind, step or two behind. Receiver catch the ball, treads upfield, defender going the opposite way, receiver going up the field. Easy first down. But because this is the NFL, that shit ain't happening. And he has to realize that very, very soon. Now, of course, like I said, he's made a lot of good adjustments. He made a lot of good adjustments, and you can tell he's watching film. He watched how Andy Dalton performed, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But it just got ugly for our team very quickly, and it's going to continue to be ugly if the team cannot make the right decisions. And guess what? It's not going to happen this year. It's going to have to wait all the way until next year. Everybody is roasting Nagy in the Bears string. He needs to be roasted. He needs to be roasted. After this, man, after this game, man, I thank God I stopped smoking. Like I want to smoke after watching this shit. But god damn, like holy shit, like this is ridiculous. Make me the head coach. I hold their ass accountable. I definitely will hold their ass accountable. I'd have told Kendall Vildor right after that play. Dude, you fired after this game. Like, I'm giving you your fucking release papers right after this game, dude. Like you are so fucking fired. Get your ass out of here. Take Duke Shelley with you. Take Sean Desai with your ass too. All you niggas need to get the hell up out of here. You're fired. I'm gonna tell Ryan Pace right now, if you don't fire them, your ass need to be gone too. Cause the incompetence is real. Get these niggas up out of here. They goofy. Should Urban Meyer coach his team? If not, who should coach his team from what you know? Listen, Urban Meyer is more incompetent than Matt Nagy. That's the reason why the Jacksonville Jaguars only won 2 games this year. They Jacksonville Jaguars might not be as talented as the Bears, but they do have talent on their team. And they are definitely a hell of a lot better than a 2-win team. Urban Meyer is a goddamn clown. That's the answer to that. And like I said, the guy that probably should coach his team based on the way he runs his schemes, if he is available, and that is Greg Roman. He will, I believe, that he will get Justin Fields and put in better position, not only to pass the ball, but definitely be able to run the ball. And the way his zone run concepts is set up, that will be perfect for the Chicago Bears. Because guess what? They are a run first team. And when they do pass the ball, they tend to throw it deep, which is a very good thing because Justin Fields is a very good deep ball thrower. So I believe that it will be perfect for him because the Bears receivers, other than the tight end position and Darnell Mooney, for once forgot his goddamn hands in this game. That for the most part they can catch the goddamn ball. It's not Baltimore where can't nobody catch the goddamn ball, and that's the reason why Lamar Jackson, before this injury came up on him, getting caught off the field with a high ankle sprain, wouldn't have to run so goddamn much because they know how to do. They know how to at least run block. What's going on, Jake? I know, bro. No words. No words at all. Bear fans should be begging for Trubisky to be on this team before we got Fields. All right, man. Rapper 10,000. We spoke on it before, man. You seen the video I put out in the off season when I said message to the flip flopping Bear fan. Be careful for what you wish for. Y'all wish for Trubisky to be gone. Y'all wish for certain players to be gone, and now they're gone. And look at our team. You thought we was mediocre before. Look at us now. Look at us now. With Trubisky, 2 out of 3 years playoffs. Could have been 3 out of 3 if the goddamn kicker don't have a pinched nerve in his leg and he missed 2 goddamn kicks. That could have potentially won us 10 games. One against the Chargers, and I believe another game. I can't remember exactly who it was, but he missed another kick, and that eventually fucked us in the ass as a well, not us, just the team in the ass as an organization, and costed them 2 victories in 2019. And of course, we know what happened in 2020. He got taken out. Nick Foles come in, goes in, plays 7 games, 2-5 in those 7 games. Trubisky comes in, win us a handful of games, get us in the playoffs, and then we lose 21-9 to the Saints. You would not say that if that was your team. Of course. That's listen, that's CEO top dog. Me and him always be ragging on each other and ragging on each other all the goddamn time. It's all in good fun to rap at 10,000. I'm not even taking him seriously. That's why I'm not even posting his comments up so everybody can see, because I'm not even taking him seriously. Because we already had serious conversations and everything else about what's going on with my team, and everyone are already on the panel have already spoken on. The coaching staff was to be changed with the talent that we have. The record will be flipped. He knows that. I know that. But because we do have this type of coaching staff, and of course Kendall Vildor is still on the goddamn team. That's the reason why we have the record that we have. So it is what it is, bro. A Marine officer would make the team do 50 push-ups for a loss. and more for every INT and misplay. Man, if it was a goddamn these if a Marine officer was a goddamn head coach, these guys will be swole as hell for every goddamn thing they do. For all the fuck ups they do and all them losses, these guys would be sitting on swole. They wouldn't even be able to play football anymore because they'd be too goddamn big to be able to run up and down the field because they'd be running out of gas for all them damn muscles. What's up, Bang? What's going on, dude? I'm sorry for forgetting our interview. We know how to make it up. My bad, bro. Ain't no way to make it up, man. The Packers. It'd have been something if the Packers played the Bears later on in the season. It's gonna have to wait until next season. That's all you can do. Wait until next season, and then yeah, just wait till next season. Or if we do something else in the off season, maybe then we can fit you in. We in the off season, me and Kofi gonna be doing a lot of things. We're not just gonna be doing sports on the main event podcast in the off season. We're going to be having all type of people on there from radio personalities, people that do music that's going to be on the show. It's going to be all type of shit going on. So uh, we'll see how we're going to work that out. You know, yeah, it is what it is, bro. I make sure next time not to be going off like I did. I was just very fucking irritated at the simple fact that you're supposed to be a special guest on the show and you weren't able to make it through, and that kind of pissed me off. But it's all good, man. No hard feelings. I was kind of upset earlier, so my bad on that. But yeah, man, if I'm asking you to be a special guest on the show, you have to make sure you on point, because if I say be on there at this certain time, whatever, yada yada. Just make sure you make sure you make your appointments, because if not, all that's gonna do is just irritate my goddamn soul and my co-host KO Sports Star Kofi O'Hemming. So yet again, dude, I apologize for saying what I was saying to you, but at the same time, dude, you have to make sure that you on point as well. At least you held yourself accountable, and that's all I can ask for somebody to hold themselves accountable when they fucking up. At least you more accountable than Matt Nagy and this goddamn coaching staff. Shit, these assholes are all. At least you ain't asking for the whys and where we at. Shit, I fear the next head coach who will hire will be turned out to be a bigger clown than what we had. Oh boy, TOPF, that do happen. Optimus. Oh my goodness, if that do happen, you know, I guess I got my Jason mask, and you can have the purge mask. We can go ahead and get their ass right away, because their incompetence is too goddamn real. I can't take this shit with this goddamn team. Watching this team do this shit. God damn, I wish I had a goddamn time machine so I can go back to the early 2000s so I can watch Brian Urlacher, Charles Tillman, and Lance Briggs and everybody else back then. Ah, fuck the shit. So then I can at least watch that all over again. Shit, watch it live and enjoy myself before the 2010s hit and everything just fucking fall apart. Not me. I hope that one is a tough nail. Yeah. Is this Rogers' last game as a Packer versus the Bears? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, Rogers having way too much goddamn fun kicking the Bears' ass and having the fans be just disoriented. Period. As much bullshit that's going on with the Packers, they still 9-3. It'd be different if every year they was 7-5 at this point, 6-6, 5-7, and they just now start trying to do some things. But no, every year they have a winning record. Why would you leave when they have a winning record? Because of a few things that they did to piss you off? He'd be just as goofy as Matt Nagy if he was to lead his organization, because they only have what, two, maybe three losing seasons with him being the quarterback. And on top of that, the defense is still playing as good as they're playing, despite the simple fact that they're missing certain key players at every position. They still not 100%, and they still, matter of fact, I think they no 10-3. 10-3, or no, 10-4. Matter of fact, they're 10-4 to be more correct. They're 10-4 anyway, with missing probably their best pass rusher and their best defensive back, and they're playing with backups and still able to and still able to put up 45 points. They don't even have Randall Cobb and a few other guys that can make a huge impact on this team, and they still have 10 wins at this point of the season. And Rodgers be a goddamn clown. He was a leave. I'm your goddamn bro. Count on it to help you out anyway. Like your page. I appreciate it either way, man. You know, I try to be real as possible with everybody. I try to be real with everybody. I don't try to be bullshit. You know, it's life outside of football, and I try to just be real with everybody and treat everybody with respect. I try not to disrespect nobody unless I feel disrespected. So, like I said before, you know, I apologize for the way I came at you, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the fact that gonna try to help me out in any type of way. Salute to you, bro. Real talk. Excited for what happens next with the channel. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, still with the game. Yeah, I know. I know, bro. But anyways, we is gonna, like I said before, we is gonna have a lot of personalities on here. We're gonna have radio personalities, music personalities. We probably gonna talk about everything that happened with the Bears. We probably gonna reflect on what happened with the Bulls after the season. Yeah, I am a Bulls fan, but I don't cover the Bulls because it's too many goddamn games to cover. And I probably would never get the chance to get any goddamn sleep if I covered the Bears and the Bulls at the same goddamn time. And plus, it's not enough subscribers for me to do that because then I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get no sleep. I would literally have to be on that all the goddamn time, and I would need more than enough subscribers for me to fully expand like that. Plus, shit, just too much right now. But as the channel do grow and continue to expand, then me and Kofi will be able to do a lot more. And eventually, the main event podcast will be its own specific entity itself. It won't just be my channel; it will be me and Kofi's channel. So then we both will be able to get on it, and then once it gets a lot bigger, then we can spread it out or whatever. I just saw the post game stream, and Nagy was something else. I wonder what this asshole said. I really do wonder. I really do wonder what Matt Nagy said. If Rodgers leaves Green Bay, then there might be a chance for us to win. Only if they don't draft a quarterback will be the next gem like Favre was. They already felt like they got their gem with Jordan Love. So if he doesn't end up developing into being Rodgers 2.0 with even faster goddamn feet, then yeah, the Bears do have a division unless they draft someone after him that turns out to be like Favre or Rodgers, and then of course the nightmare will fucking continue for the Bears. I like the Army/Navy game this year. Mad that Army lost. Well, Army always lose to Navy though. No, wait. Well, I don't know which one it was. I believe that one year. I don't know between them two. I can't remember. I believe that is either Navy always whoop Army ass or Army always usually whoop Navy ass, but it's usually between one of them two. I forgot that. I forgot because usually when I looked over the years, it's always some type of ass whoop. Most Packer fans, even Rodgers, don't like Jordan Love. They might not like him, but shit, they drafted him that high pick, and they do plan on using him very, very soon. The moment Rodgers is gone, he will be their man. So unless he turns around and just turns into a complete clusterfuck, he's gonna be their man for years to come, especially when Rodgers retired. That's one thing I can say about that. But just make sure to tune in to the sports hangout every Wednesday. It is at 8:30 p.m. every Wednesday. I will have one more just before the big fight come up this Saturday in Gary, Indiana. at 1301 Texas Street at McBride Hall. So make sure if you are in the area to make sure to come up to Gary and watch me fight, man. It's gonna be a real big fight. It's not just gonna be me. It's gonna be a lot of big fights that's gonna be going on around that time period. So make sure to check that out as well and find out more information during the sports hangout. And also, I will be posting a video probably later on today, if not tonight, probably tomorrow, before everything gets moving real quick, probably tomorrow night. Army has had a good winning streak of Navy since 2017, 10 plus seasons. So it is the Army that usually whoop on the Navy. Okay, because I'm like I know it's one of those teams that usually be doing good. I appreciate it, Jake. I really do, man. I'm gonna try to go out there and dominate. And Bears losing, they ain't do nothing but just add a little bit more, irritation to me just to go into that goddamn game and take out some more frustration on the man. So yeah, all I do is just adding fuel to my goddamn fire. And if you would like to donate to the channel, the Cash App name is Yay Money 30. All money will go straight to the channel. This is not some scam, anything like that. Everything goes directly back into the channel. And also, if you make more than enough money, have some of that still going to Kofi Hemming, KO Sports Talk as well. I wish I put his link down in the description so then you can go straight to his channel. But make sure to look up KO Sports Talk. You will find him as well. Help him to get to 100 subscribers. Help my guy out. He's been working hard on his videos, working hard to try to reach his standpoint as well. So make sure to like and subscribe to his channel as well. And also make sure to tune in to the main event podcast that I did say earlier. That is with my running mate, Kofi Ohemikil Sports Talk. Make sure to tune in to that every Friday. We usually start at 5:30, but sometimes the time is subject to change based on the guest as well. Let me see who else is commenting. Kofi is goaded too. Absolutely, man. Kofi, my guy. So make sure to try to get him to 100 subscribers. That's just the first stepping stone to him reaching 1,000 subscribers, and eventually, of course, all our goal is to try to hit that 10K and just keep building more and more and more. So try to help our guys out, try to help our people out, man. Justin Fields is speaking now. Okay, okay, okay. I'll say I'm pretty sure he got a mean mug on his face because he's wondering how the hell the team go from scoring 27 points in the first half to scoring only 3 points in the second half. That has to be very embarrassing and very irritating to see. But like I said, man, the Bears did lose this game 45-30 after winning the game in the first half. Well, after being in the lead in this game, 27-21 in the first half, only able to score um only able to score 3 points in the second half, and then literally allow 24 points to be scored in the second half. So that not only falls on the players, but that falls on the coaches. So it is what it is, man. This post game show has been going on way too long. It's damn near feel like I was doing a professional post game show just based on how long I went on. But yeah, man, this is gonna be the end of the stream. But I just want to thank everybody that was able to comment in. Andrea Ledbetter, the rapper 10,000 as usual. Uh, Jake, thank you for tuning in. CEO, everybody that was able to comment. And let me make sure I don't forget no goddamn body. Sometimes I mess around and forget that. Bang, thank you for tuning in as well. TOP, thank you for tuning in and also commenting as well. Let me see who all was in here. Rudy, a new guy that I haven't seen before. Rudy, thank you for tuning in as well and chiming in. Who else was in here as well? Big Play Slade, thank you for being in here too, bro. Appreciate it as always. Awesome kid, thank you for being in. Taj, always thank you for coming in, bro. I appreciate it. TRL, appreciate that as well. But yeah, man, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. But once again, just remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you are a returner subscriber, hit the like button and also share the video. And this is John Pipney bringing it back to you with another sports reaction. Yet again, talking about the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers in this Week 14 matchup. Of course, the Chicago Bears can't get their head out of their ass and they lose 45-30 after leading the Packers 27-21. All right, people. Peace out and always go Chicago Bears.
What you want, but fam, it don't matter. This is just the introduction. I'm gonna be busting from here on after, so cease with the laughter.